All right, my Leos. So you guys are up next. And while I was getting myself ready to do this reading, it showed up as not wanting to see. And I believe both parties. So you are in a relationship, okay? And it's like, I'd rather just not look. That's it. I just rather not look. And so I'm like, well, let me just do the reading and, well, pulling out cards. And the first card is the Magician, but the Chariot in reverse as the second card, and the Empress as the third card, and the Fool coming after, which that is definitely good. Just waiting on something else. A lot of sacral chakra that is needing to be healed, that needs to be worked on. And the sacral chakra, it's all about self-confidence. I can definitely say that children are involved in this, but back to the sorry, did I say sacral? But I guess that one is also needed to be worked on. But the solar plexus is all about self-confidence. It's about your boundaries being met, about being fulfilled, about knowing your worth, about standing in your light. Okay? And it's definitely a challenge when it comes to the counterpart with your relationship. Okay? It's about wanting to move towards something that is balanced out, something that is divinely guided. And it shows here that, you know, you are the Queen of Pentacles. So you do live with this person, and you have already established a lot of years with this person, and at your home and with money when it comes to that, but you're still not feeling fulfilled. Okay, so when the Magician comes in, you're able to, and that's my son.
Hi.
Say hi, baby.
Hi.
You're able to manifest. You're able to maneuver things. You're able to have the resources, or have enough resources to do what you need to do. Okay, and which is like flourish, make things happen. Okay, but with the Chariot reverse, you kind of are in a bind. You are not moving forward. You're not moving forward with your self-expression, with your identity, with your worth. You know, and kind of when the Chariot stops there, it really doesn't give you that opportunity for growth within yourself, or to know your worth. And that is where everything kind of stops in regards of seeing yourself with your partner as a give and take, about 50-50, about yin and yang. Okay, so I'm just going to pull another card for the Chariot that is in reverse and see what they're wanting us to know. Why is the Chariot reverse? Okay, and it could be definitely because of your counterpart. You do have this attraction towards your counterpart, and it's just something that just kind of drives you nuts in a good way, and I think that's why you definitely fell in love with him. You have your hands full, as you can see with this reading, with kids. So it's not just one kid, you have multiple kids, and you're like, that's just, I don't have enough time for myself. And the divine is wanting to let you know that you do have time for yourself. You can put time for yourself. And as I'm doing this, is 555, so it's definitely an activation, whoever is listening to this, that you do have that time. Just call it into your existence and know that that will be granted to you. Okay, you can definitely be fulfilled within yourself. You can definitely have union with yourself. Okay, you can definitely you can be your individual, you can be your own self, you can do a life for yourself. You don't have to be living for anybody else. And it looks very much of like the counterpart type of deal. Let me see what else with the Knight of Wands. It's definitely about a give and take. Okay, you're dealing with a Scorpio, and you know, with the King of Cups, he feels and looks like he is kind of the man of the house. Okay, but he has a cup, and that cup is not even fulfilled either. So you guys do definitely have everything that you are needing when it comes to the material world, but what is kind of lacking is the emotion, the love, and there's a bond that keeps you guys tied together, but in a way that it's not good for you guys. Okay, it's not helping you evolve at all. In the reading, it definitely shows that both of you guys are separated. Even though you guys live together, you feel very much separated. You know, you are still looking outside yourself and sees like, what's going on? Or, why is this happening? Or, like, really crying out for help, but you're keeping it inside. But you wonder about this all the time, but you are not willing to let go or willing to even let your expression show, even to communicate what you are really want to express. And for your counterpart, the King of Cups, a lot of secretive, a lot of secrets that have been hidden. Okay, it's definitely a Scorpio, and there's definitely here, like I said when I first started the reading, and both of the cards were upside down, and so it's like you guys just want to remain just kind of blindly, like, and just forget about even talking about it, forget that even exists. But in your reading, it definitely shows that the problems are still there. You can't escape it, and there's things that you guys need to work on together, and it's definitely communication that needs to happen. Your counterpart is always working. He does have some things that he thinks he has lost in his life, which maybe that is something that needs to come in and say that he is still dwelling on the past and he doesn't see what lies in front of him. He kind of puts that in the back burner. He kind of sees that as they're there, but that's it. He's more focused on the past. But there is going to be a balance of feelings, of emotions, okay? And he will start little by little to kind of open up to offer and kind of start doing a 50-50. Let me see. What else? As I'm pulling, I'm pulling more than what I usually do. So it is a process. Okay. And then for you, I guess once he starts action, that's when you really start seeing some fulfillment, some happiness in your life. But just remember that this is not going to happen overnight, that it is a process, and it looks like one of the things that the divine wants you to really understand is to really give that self-worth that you are needing to the surface, okay? And do not expect extreme changes, but do expect some changes. But it is still a process because you are needing to see your faults, and your counterpart is needing to see his faults, and both come in together and try to break this negative bond that brings you guys together. Okay, it's like a soul attachment. It's like, no, you're mine and I am yours, and that is forever, and we will die and eternal. And that is not a great, healthy relationship. It's about really getting to trust each other and getting to know each other and being able to be in a better place in regards to your relationship. All right, my Leos, thank you for tuning in. It was definitely a longer reading, but this is what the post full moon in Aquarius brings in. All right, Leos, have a good one. Bye.